Okay, so I'm back from Viva and I wanted to say hello to everybody. I actually have been missing for a while now, and just in case those of you who don't follow me on Facebook didn't know why, that's why I go to the Viva Las Vegas Rockabilly Weekender every year. And if you look back through my prior years of videos, you'll see that I usually do pre-Viva videos and post-Viva videos, and it pretty much takes up all of the month of April. So I apologize in advance for all of the overabundance of Viva that you have seen or will see. I didn't get as much video footage this year, and I think what I've decided to do is, instead of doing several different videos, I think I'm going to do one longer video, kind of putting slides and video together with some great music from the weekend. And so I kind of, I guess, give me your feedback on whether you like this new approach better or whether you like what I've done in the past, doing several shorter videos. And yeah, just let me know what you think. I haven't put it up yet. It probably won't come up until later in the week. So this is my Viva Spoils video. I do this every year as well, or I have over the last 2 years. And what it is basically is it's the things I've got for Viva, the things I got at Viva, things I was given at Viva, that kind of thing. It's kind of a haul video, but not really. We're not going to call it that. This Bell Blossom is awesome. I love it. It's the passion flower. I've been eyeing it for months, and actually I think I've been eyeing it for over a year. And Heather sent this to me fairly recently, and I just thought I'd show it to you because it is incredible. And if you've got a photo shoot coming up, I think this would be so eye-catching in a photo shoot. So just an idea. Love the leaves. It's the best part. Love this thingy. Okay, so that's out of the way. I wanted to talk first about the cosmetic products I got. I got some things at Sephora when I was there visiting on the Strip, but I also got some things at Sephora before I left, and I promised I'd give you a review of this travel agent kit from Philosophy. I actually used it the whole time I was on my trip. I like to get travel-sized things to take with me as opposed to just putting my favorite stuff in travel-sized bottles. So I usually get like a travel-sized fragrance of some kind that I've never worn before, so I can always forever after equate it with my trip. Last year it was the Pacifica Hawaiian Ruby Ginger. Unbelievable fragrance, and like every time I smell it now, it always takes me back to Las Vegas. Love that smell. And I was disappointed this year because this Amazing Grace scent from Philosophy is kind of nondescript perfumey smell. Very, very mild, like almost disappears within just a few, like an hour. So I kind of wish I'd gone with something different. I had never smelled this before. I just got it online from Sephora, and so I wish that I had given it a little more thought ahead of time because I like to have something really potent that stays with me for the whole trip and also reminds me of the trip afterwards. This is a nice fragrance. It's a very good lotion, a very good conditioner, and then it's also scented the shampoo, bath, and shower gel. It was a really good product. It just, you know, the smell is just kind of neither here nor there. It's not my favorite. It's a clean smell. But I like something potent, something tropical and fantastical when I go on vacation. It also came with the one-step facial cleanser, which I think is a little drying for my skin. I'm used to a creamy or emollient cleanser. Even the Cetaphil gentle cleanser that I use and I rinse off with water doesn't dry my skin as much as this one does. So it says it's for all skin types. I really think it's not. I think this is really for normal to oily skin. And then the moisturizer for all skin types that was sent, the Hope in a Jar. This is a great moisturizer. I don't like it as well as my Senna Maximum Protection Moisture Lotion. I don't think that this one has a SPF in it either. I don't see anything about it. So it's a great moisturizer. Worked really well even on my dry skin. But I always used this too because this has got an SPF of 30 in it, and it just smells like coconuts, and it's fabulous. So this is still my favorite daytime moisturizer. I also got at Sephora this brow pen by Anastasia from Beverly Hills. I've been wanting to try this forever. It is awesome. Awesome. You guys have got to get this pen. They always say you should go with a lighter shade than you think you need, and that's true because you can see it's just the right shade. Now, I don't typically use it by itself. I did for the purpose of this video so you could see how well it fills the brows. I don't usually use this by itself, though. What I've been doing is using it to edge my brows and then filling in my brows with a shadow. It's my go-to brow product now. I was using my Maybelline Define a Brow to edge my brows, but for some reason, this is like a Sharpie, and it works so well. This is a phenomenal product. Buy it. Love it. Okay, and then I also wanted this so bad. I don't usually splurge on blush. Blush is one thing I feel like you can totally get at the drugstore and get a great blush. But this blush is incredible. Look at this. It is so freaking bright. But this is the Stila Custom Color Blush. It goes with everybody's skin. It really does. It looks beautiful on black skin, white skin, Asian skin. You know, it's just beautiful. And it's so pink. And I usually don't wear pink blushes. And this is the amazing pink blush. Amazing. It's just the only pink blush I probably will ever use now. It just is so pretty and glowy. And you hardly have to use any. And I mean, it's so bright in the pan. And it's even so bright on your finger. Look at that. But then when you put it on your skin, it just kind of turns into this beautiful pink glow. And they have it in coral too. So it's a custom color blush from Stila. It's fabulous. It's chalky. Feels chalky at first, but it just lasts forever. Oh, beware though, if you put it on as much as you can put it on because it's so nice and glowy, and then you get flushed, it can make your cheeks look a little too pink. So keep in mind where you're going and what the weather's like. So that's all of my makeup products that I got. And so, oh, one more thing. This is a gift from Lulu. Punky Color and Flame. I'm hoping this is going to replace Manic Panic for me, just simply because Manic Panic is harder to come by where I live here in Tennessee. And the color that I love, called Flaming, is no longer available. I can only get infrared, which is kind of a coppery red. And this, I think, is more like Flaming was. So I'm going to try this. Lou says it works great, and this is available at my local drugstore. So Punky Color by Jerome Russell. Haven't tried it yet. I will keep you posted. Okay, so that's almost 7 minutes gone. I congratulate those of you who have stayed around this long. Next on my list, a couple of vintage things. This wonderful little vintage item here was a gift from Lulu. I love it. She has one on her vanity table that she keeps brushes in, and I was very, very thrilled for her to get me one too. I'm pretty sure you can find these at most antique shops. They were very common. They were very popular in their day, and I'm really not sure exactly what they were meant for, but I use them for brushes, and so does Lou, and they're incredible. So she gave me this, and this now stays permanently on my dresser. Let's see, what else? Vintage. I didn't do any vintage clothing shopping this year. I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, this is a vintage evening bag that Lulu got for me, a beaded evening bag. It's gorgeous, and she brought those two things to me as a gift, you know, because it was easier than sending them, but I carried this when I went out at night. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous find, and so this is my little evening bag now. Then I also purchased two adorable dresses from a little company that is on Etsy and that currently doesn't have anything in their shop for some reason, because I immediately looked them up when I got home. But this is called Dice and Dolls. These little dresses came in all different fabrics, and they fit Ruby perfectly. And she's 16 months. These fit her perfect, and these are the 18-month size, I believe. So this is gorgeous. This one's like a koi fish floral print. And then this one I also got, they were only $25 a piece. I think that's very reasonable because they're extremely well made. And then this one is kind of more princessy. And it's the blue and white check with the satin ribbon. And they all have this little detail here, like a little different button on them. So if you've got little girls, you know, stake a claim on her Etsy page and see if she puts anything else up. I'll also try to contact her. She has a Facebook. Dice and Dolls is what it is. Adorable little dresses, and they fit my little girl so well. Beautiful little dresses. Okay, I also, so the main reason that I did not purchase anything vintage is because I decided to go in with a very limited shopping budget, and I wanted to purchase another pair of Remix vintage shoes. I think you know that Remix Vintage is my favorite shoe brand, and I have one pair that I absolutely love and that I live in all year round and that still look brand new. So I decided to splurge and get another pair, and this time I went for a pair of pink heels. They are platform pink heels. They are gorgeous. I love them. They are pricey, but they are worth it. They're wonderfully made. They're just expertly crafted, and these come with a shoe clip. So you can wear them with a bow if you want. So that's with the bow, and I adore the bow. It's adorable. But I've been wearing them without the bow more, simply because the bow kind of comes off sometimes, and I'm afraid that I'm going to lose them if I wear them too many If I'm going to be too active, I'm afraid that I'm going to lose the bows because they do come off a little bit pretty easily. But if I'm not going to be super active, I wear the bows. And then without the bows, they're just as cute. And they go amazingly with my whirling turban dress. So love these shoes. That's why I didn't purchase anything else really, because I knew I was splurging on the shoes. I also have this amazing bag by Whirling Turban. This is an amazing hand-painted box purse that Catherine designed for me. I am not sure when or if these will be available on the site anytime soon. They require a lot of work, and they are a very large project, but they are gorgeous. And we carry these, me and a few other girls carry these all weekend long to showcase the brand, and I think they're beautiful. At first glance, I was like, wow, that's bold. But then I saw them in pictures and I realized Catherine is a genius. These are an excellent way to showcase a brand without just, passing out business cards everywhere. So all the photos that I was taking at the car show with my whirling turban dress on had this bag in the way, in the place. And so any photographer that got my picture now has whirling turban in the photo. Brilliant idea. And you will see my dresses in my blog entry. I'm not going to show you my dresses here or post pictures of them here. You will see some pictures of the dresses on my blog entry. So you can see what I wore and what I was honored to wear at Viva. Okay, and then last but not least is music. My husband got 2 of these CDs, 3 of these actually, and then I got 2 myself. I'm not going to go into too much detail about the genre, what kind of great music this is. I just want all of you to try to see these bands or listen to these bands yourself and see if you like them. This is the Planet Rockers. They've been around for eons. This is classic tracks by them. They were an amazing live show. The Ugly Valley Boys were also a great show and not really typical of Vegas, Viva Las Vegas, so we were really proud of Tom for having them. Also, we fell in love with Blind Rage when we saw them at Viva 2 years ago. Was it last year or 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I believe. Amazing live show, amazing band, Link Ray tribute band. So definitely check them out as well. Really, really great. And I believe they also played the Viva pre-show this year, so hopefully they'll come back next year as well. You guys know we were really looking forward to J.D. McPherson this year, and I was not disappointed. His set was fabulous, and we just danced our butts off. We had to kick our shoes off because we were dancing so hard. But I have to say the surprise of the weekend, the pleasure of the weekend was Cy Cranston, who performed twice. And his sets were magnetic, electric, amazing, amazing live performances. His voice is phenomenal, even live. It just carries over the whole room, and everyone went berserk. It was an instant love affair between he and the audience, and that's such a rare thing. So definitely, I remember I was on one side of the crowd, and Lou was on the other side of the crowd with her husband, and me and my husband were on the other side, and we were texting each other through his whole performance, like, I am in love. Are you going to go get in line for a CD? And thankfully, Lulu did get in line for a CD before I did, so she got mine too, but she also got it signed for me, and she got pictures taken with him. He's incredible, y'all. He reminds me a little of Harry Belafonte. He reminds me a little of Jackie Wilson. He's just got this presence and this great voice, and his songs are just, immediately catchy. So I will be putting a lot of his music in my videos, probably in my Viva video as well. And then last but not least, I am a huge fan of this garage 60s R&B. I am obsessed with this sound. Ike Turner and probably the Pine Toppers with Otis Redding, that's the kind of style of music that I'm just most attracted to. And as soon as I hear it, I immediately am like, ah! It's just makes me crazy. So I asked the guys at the, I can't think of the name of it right now. I'm going to have to post it below. That record shop that's always there at Viva, the vendors create these amazing compilations themselves, and they're just incredible guys. They're so knowledgeable. You can ask for anything, and they will tell you immediately what else you will like, and they will be right. So I'm going to post their names below. But this CD, R&B Dynamite, this is volume 2. I don't know about volume 1. I didn't see it there, but it's got Screamin' Joe Neal, Otis Redding. It's got some Ike Turner on it. A lot of people I hadn't really even been familiar with are on here, and it's just one of those immediately, like, you want to stick it in your CD player and never take it out. So catchy, so phenomenal. I'm sure if I put a lot of this stuff on here, it's going to get pulled, but I will see what I can do because you guys need to be exposed to some of this great music. That's it. That's all there is. There isn't any more. And I hope that you guys didn't mind that I rambled on for 16 minutes, but it's been a long time coming. I've been looking forward to this trip all year, as always. Already booked my room for next year. Please do so if you were thinking about going, because it is already, the Orleans is already almost sold out, guys. That's how quick it goes. So we'll see you later and look forward to the Viva video later in the week.